What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is a Patreon request for the Great Dread Cookie, The Return of Monster Hunter. This is Monster Hunter Frontier G9. I'm not sure what the G9 is. This is Berserk Laviente, Battle Theme Medley. So it's a bunch of songs. It's 13 minutes. So I'm not sure if the songs have individual names or anything, but here we go. The last time I did a Monster Hunter was also a big, huge boss medley, so let's just sit back and see where the wind takes us. Let's go. Phase 1 of the Berserk Laviente theme. Let's get comfortable. Interesting percussion. I'm definitely a big fan of flutes, so it's definitely setting the mood for this intensity with the I don't know what that sound is percussion wise. Sounds like a stick. I mean, there's a big boom, boom, boom. I'm talking about the. I'm not gonna lie, hearing this while I'm assuming fighting this thing would be such a cool experience. Getting that big, like, jungle, like, fight for your life type of feel. And then the orchestra to kind of, like, top it off. Ooh. Drums pick up. So we still have that rapid percussion. It might even be faster, tempo-wise. I could be wrong, but it sounds like it went up like 5 or 10 BPM. Man, now we're getting into that really good stuff from this game. Yeah, that's cool. Almost ninja-like in a way. So much orchestral work. Something on the right side. It's like a twanginess. And it's gone. Dude, honestly, this is one of the best Monster Hunter songs I've heard. Something like this would get me to play a game. And I'm only in the phase, what, 2? Yeah. This is serious. There's that twang again. It has not let up. It's just pure... Talk about busy. 3! Wait, is it 3? Oh, phase 4. Oh, that was 2 and 3. Oh, whatever, I'm just going by what the video says. Yeah, percussion is still there. Ooh, this is straight. The flutes have gone away, and we are in full... Oh, there it is. Oh, it sounds like people screaming. Ugh, that was gross sounding. Ooh. Oh my god, dude. Haven't even had a chance to breathe. This is surely the last thing you hear before certain death. That's the feeling I'm getting from this. How do you write stuff like this? I said this last time. This sounds intimidating as a composer. I don't know what that is, but I think the instrument starts with a B, I think. Not that. That's cool though, it's doing the same thing. This is nuts. Oh, there's more. Uh-oh. Who is the composer? Does it say? Good Lord, Capcom. I hear someone. I think it might have gone up again in BPM, like maybe 3 to 5. Very subtle. I'm not sure though. Damn. What do I say? After 12 minutes of straight bombardment of percussion, it's going to end with... That's great. I thought that was going to like fade out or something. Oh, okay, I'm going to be honest. And do not take this in a... however you're going to take it. I don't have any like uniform way of making these videos, right? It's just my reaction, what I get, and how I feel. I'm telling you right now, like this little post segment of the song is probably gonna be kind of short. Not because I don't have a whole bunch to say, just because it's just wow. You know, like what can I say? So I don't know if you're expecting like a huge like thesis or something, but that was probably the best Monster Hunter I've heard so far. Top 2. The last one was pretty damn good too. What's funny about this, and no offense to the requesters prior to this, but I would say personally that I started Monster Hunter music on the non-favorable side, which while good and impressive, and I could tell the musicianship, it didn't really like resonate with me as I would hope, I guess. So for a while, Monster Hunter was kind of this anomaly on the channel where people just thought I hated it. I didn't hate it. I don't hate anything, unless it's Crazy Bus or something. But you know, it was just like, oh, okay, Monster Hunter, cool. Well, you know, here we go. I'll try to come up with something to say while not having any context. But as cliche as it sounds, as I've heard more and more, and it's evolved, and my ears developed with it, I mean, it's weird because For example, this is what makes it weird. And no one will probably understand this besides me. For the most part, all the requests I do are in chronological order from the date I receive them. For the most part, that's the goal. I wish in a perfect world that would be the case. But early on, I experimented with different things. I did like, different events for whatever, and things were heard out of order, stuff like that. Technically, if I did this back when it was requested, this song, this would have been one of the first, if not the first Monster Hunter song I've heard. Potentially the first ever. I could be wrong about that, but it's very close to the beginning of when I started taking requests. This is November 2021. For those curious how long my wait list is. It is currently May 11th, 2023. So first of all, thank you for waiting. But also, imagine if I started with that. That's what I'm saying. Do you understand? Like, I heard stuff from other requesters first, out of order. But this could have been, I don't know because I didn't look exactly, but just based on the date, this could have been the first, if not one of the very first Monster Hunter songs I've heard in my life. So imagine that, what if, what if that happened? But it doesn't really matter because I still feel the same way I do now, which is, holy crap, that was insane. That was literally insane. Like, I don't have much to say. I don't know. Sometimes there's such a thing as just being speechless. I was just enjoying it and being caught in the moment, and then 13 minutes just disappeared. What I believe was 5 different phases. I wrote tiny little notes, but honestly, who cares what I wrote? There's nothing I put here that you already don't know. Right? I wrote the percussion was cool, and the flutes and the orchestra and all that, and how the drums pick up. But I will elaborate on some little key things that really stuck out to me. For the most part, the consistency was there the whole time. The drums barely let up. It was consistently for almost the entire thing. And it just removed the previous phase and just kind of like added little elements, and it was kind of layering, but kind of not. But that persistent energy was there the whole time, which is, it's anxiety inducing, right? There's no like breathing room really, and it just shows that this potential boss, I'm guessing, is just insane. But I did like that it had I don't have too much experience with Monster Hunter, maybe like less than 10 songs or so. But that was the only time I recall where it sounded kind of more on the human side with like the flutes and it sounded more organic. Of course, I have the orchestra and the big stuff, but like the big war drums and it sounded like something you would hear in older times, I guess is what I'm saying. Which is cool. Basically, every phase, it seemed like the BPM went up just a little bit. I could be wrong about that, but it definitely felt like it got faster, but not by much. I'm talking like little increments, 2, 3, 4, 5 BPM every time. Extremely chaotic. The whole thing reeked of disaster and death and just pure agony. Even the difficulty sounded like it was up there. I don't know if you can choose your difficulty in these games, but it definitely sounded like you're in for a world of pain. There's one word to describe this song, and it's very not too thrilling, but it's just in the literal essence of the word is epic. It's a very epic, huge song that is quite impressive, intimidating as hell. I've said this before with Monster Hunter. It's like, how do you write this stuff? It's not your traditional like intro, verse, chorus, whatever. It's just like it's a classical almost, like just these gigantic pieces that are constructed in such a way that make you just To give you an idea of what I'm going through right now, like I said, the whole like how long this request has been sitting, but also it's my first request of the day. So imagine you go about your day doing your thing, your errands, and the first thing you listen to is that. There's no warm up to that. It's just bah. The only other thing that threw me for a loop was like there was like these little voices here and there, mostly in the 5th phase, I guess, or the last one. There was a little bit in an earlier phase. So I don't know what's going on here, which again reminded me again like of like a natural kind of old tribe or something playing this. What if, you know, it would have been interesting to see the, not that it matters, you know, but what if scenarios are fun to think about sometimes. Like, so basically we could have had this be my introduction more or less, and then it would kind of go up and down and maybe kind of descend from here. Or we got what we currently have now, which is what I started here, and it's making a redemption arc, and Monster Hunter is some of the coolest stuff I've heard. So which one would you rather take? You know what I mean? And there's obviously a reason, you know, patrons and requesters that have been here for a long time, they know why the list has been kind of scrambled and stuff like that. It's not really up to me. There's been little things that happen here and there, and platinum members here, and this and that, and whatever. So, yeah, I mean, also the pressure for me, because imagine, just as a side rant here, imagine someone, let's just say I send you something, and I ask you to check it out, right? Whatever it is, piece of a drawing or something. And you don't hear it for a year and a half later. Like, do you feel obligated to say something good about it? Do you just be yourself? You know what I mean? This channel is a lot more than just like, ooh, long hair dude checks out music. It's, you know what I mean? Like, there's people around the world that want to hear my opinion on something. It's kind of overwhelming. And I don't know how to deal with it sometimes. I just do it because it's fun. And the reason it keeps it fresh and I don't get burnt out or anything is because music is my #1 love. So when I'm not doing these videos, I don't really like talk this much or blab this much. This is like my element. You guys have met me in my zone. Whenever you see me filming, I am in my zone. So it works out. I don't know why I mentioned any of that, because no one cares. But Monster Hunter has been a very interesting thing on this channel, and that was one of the best I've heard. Easily. So hopefully the wait was worth it, because it was for me. And there's still a bunch more Monster Hunter. I have platinum members that I've signed up just requesting Monster Hunter. So trust me, I know that it's popular and it started off rough, but I mean, hey, now we get a cool redemption. And I'm sure there's probably songs I may not like in the future. Who knows? You never know. But this was one of the best. Possibly the best, if not second best, to the very last one I did, which I can't remember the name right now, but it was the big, like, black dragon. That was a big, like, deal, like the ultimate boss. But, yeah. It's funny. This video is almost half an hour. Okay. Thank you, the great Dread Cookie, and thank you, Monster Hunter fans, for sticking around, not giving up on me. And I haven't given up on you. There's still much more to come. Thank you to my Patreon members that you see here. Thank you to my Platinum members that get priority request in my list, which is, as you see, very long. That is Kevin, Patrick, Terry, Vanadel, Callanan, Garlene, Pepita, Justin, Knox, and Triage 101. Thank you all for being here and sticking around. There's still much more VGM out there. My name is Jesse. This has been the Auditorium. Peace.